Welcome. Imagine living a life where you're not controlled by stress, emotions, or outside circumstances. A life where you feel strong, calm, and in control, no matter what's happening around you. That's the power of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has the potential to transform your life in just 30 days. In this video, we'll explore how adopting Stoic principles can bring about positive changes and help you live your best life. First, let's start with a key principle of Stoicism, focusing on what you can control. In today's world, we often find ourselves stressing over things beyond our control, what people think of us, global events, or even the weather. Stoics believe that we only have control over our own thoughts, actions, and responses to the world. This simple yet powerful idea can change everything. Take a moment to think about something that's stressing you out right now. Is it something you can control? Or is it something outside of you, like the actions of others or an unexpected event? Stoicism teaches that peace comes from letting go of the need to control everything. The moment you accept that some things are out of your hands, you'll find yourself with more mental clarity and emotional freedom. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders. Now, let's dive into the second part of this philosophy, embracing challenges. Stoics believe that difficulties are not to be avoided, but embraced. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Think about a tough situation you're facing right now. Maybe it's work-related, a personal struggle, or even something as simple as a traffic jam. According to Stoicism, instead of seeing these challenges as problems, we can view them as opportunities to practice virtues like patience, courage, and resilience. When you face a difficult moment, ask yourself, how can I use this to improve myself? For instance, instead of getting frustrated in traffic, you can use the time to practice patience or mindfulness. In a stressful work meeting, you could work on staying calm and composed. Stoicism teaches us that growth happens not in comfort, but in moments of discomfort. The more we embrace challenges, the more we develop strength and resilience. Another key idea in Stoicism is the importance of virtue over external rewards. In a world where success is often measured by material wealth or recognition, Stoicism flips that idea on its head. For Stoics, true success is measured by your character. Are you living with integrity? Are you treating others with kindness? Are you staying true to your principles, even when no one is watching? This principle is especially powerful because it shifts the focus from external achievements to internal growth. No matter what happens outside of you, you have control over your own character. And the more you focus on developing virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice, the more you'll feel fulfilled. It's not about having the perfect job, the perfect relationship, or the perfect body. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Now that we've explored the power of focusing on what you can control, embracing challenges, and measuring success through virtue, let's move forward with a key aspect of Stoicism that can truly transform your life: the power of perspective. One of the most famous Stoic philosophers, Epictetus, said, "We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." This simple statement holds the key to understanding how we can control our emotional reactions. Life will always throw curveballs, unexpected events, setbacks, and disappointments. But how we choose to interpret and respond to those events is entirely up to us. This concept is known as cognitive reframing. Stoicism teaches that it's not the external event that causes us suffering, but how we perceive it. For example, if you lose your job, the immediate emotional reaction might be fear, anxiety, or frustration. But through the Stoic lens, you can reframe the situation. Instead of seeing it as a disaster, you can view it as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to find something better, or to explore a new path that aligns more with your values. Another way Stoics practice reframing is through negative visualization. This technique involves imagining the worst-case scenario to appreciate what you currently have. It may sound strange at first, but it's incredibly effective. By imagining the loss of something important to you, whether it's your health, your job, or your loved ones, you begin to realize how much you truly value those things. This practice helps you develop gratitude and appreciation, which can lead to a greater sense of contentment in your everyday life. This isn't about being pessimistic, but rather about fostering a realistic and resilient mindset. It's about appreciating the present moment and learning to let go of the fear of losing what you have. By embracing this Stoic exercise, you'll start to feel a greater sense of calm, because you're no longer constantly worried about the worst happening. Instead, you accept that life is unpredictable and find peace in the uncertainty. Next, let's talk about the importance of daily reflection. One of the most powerful habits of Stoic thinkers was their commitment to daily self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoics, kept a journal where he would reflect on his thoughts, actions, and the progress of his character. This practice helped him stay grounded and aligned with his values. Daily reflection doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as taking 10 minutes at the end of your day to ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where could I have done better? What can I learn from today's experiences? This practice allows you to constantly evaluate your actions and thoughts and make adjustments as needed. It helps you stay focused on your goals and ensures that you are always moving forward. In addition to personal growth, reflection also encourages mindfulness, another key aspect of Stoicism. When you reflect on your day, you become more aware of your thoughts and reactions. This awareness allows you to step back and avoid being caught up in the heat of the moment. Instead of reacting impulsively, you start to respond with intention and purpose. Reflection also ties into another core Stoic idea, living in accordance with nature. For Stoics, this means understanding that we are all part of a larger, interconnected world. It's about recognizing that our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. Every decision we make should be in line with the greater good and should reflect our values of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. By practicing daily reflection, you create a habit of mindful living. You begin to see how your actions align with your values and how they affect the world around you. It's a powerful tool for living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Now that we've discussed the Stoic principles of focusing on what you can control, embracing challenges, practicing perspective, and engaging in daily reflection, let's dive into one last key aspect of Stoicism that can have a profound impact on your life: the practice of self-discipline. Self-discipline is central to Stoicism. It's about mastering your desires, not letting your impulses dictate your actions, and making choices that align with your values rather than momentary pleasures. In a world filled with distractions and temptations, this is easier said than done. But through Stoic practices, you can build a strong foundation of self-control. A common Stoic exercise is voluntary discomfort, purposely choosing to face discomfort in small ways to build resilience. It could be something as simple as taking a cold shower, skipping a meal, or challenging yourself to spend a day without any distractions like social media. These small acts of discomfort train your mind to be less reliant on external comforts and to be more self-sufficient. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to resist impulses and make decisions based on your long-term well-being. Through self-discipline, you also learn to balance your desires. Stoics don't preach total denial of pleasures. They simply advocate for moderation. If you constantly give in to your desires without control, they can lead to suffering and dissatisfaction. On the other hand, practicing self-discipline allows you to enjoy life's pleasures without being consumed by them. It's about finding the right balance where you can indulge in life's joys, but also maintain a sense of control and fulfillment. Self-discipline also ties into delaying gratification. In a world that craves instant results and rewards, Stoicism teaches the importance of patience. Instead of giving in to the urge for immediate pleasure, you learn to focus on long-term goals. Whether it's saving money for a future investment, working towards a fitness goal, or developing a skill, Stoicism encourages the practice of thinking ahead and choosing actions that contribute to your overall well-being, rather than seeking instant pleasure. As we approach the final days of your 30-day transformation, another powerful Stoic practice is living with purpose. Every action you take should align with your greater goal, and each day should be lived intentionally. As we've seen, life is full of distractions and unexpected events, but Stoicism helps you stay centered and focused on what truly matters. Take a moment to ask yourself, what's your purpose in life? What values do you want to uphold? What kind of person do you want to become? When you live with purpose, every challenge, every disappointment, and every victory takes on new meaning. You no longer feel like you're simply drifting through life. Instead, you become the architect of your own path. To help you stay on track, a useful tool is to write down your personal mission statement. What do you stand for? What principles guide you? This statement can serve as a reminder of your Stoic journey and the person you're striving to become. Whether it's about being kind to others, focusing on personal growth, or staying resilient in difficult times, your mission statement acts as a compass to guide you through the ups and downs of life. Finally, as we wrap up this 30-day transformation, it's important to remember that Stoicism is not a quick fix, but a lifelong practice. The changes you experience in 30 days are just the beginning. The more you continue to practice these principles, focusing on what you can control, embracing challenges, reframing your perspective, reflecting daily, exercising self-discipline, and living with purpose, the more profound the impact will be on your life. At the end of this journey, you'll not only feel calmer, more focused, and more resilient, but you'll also have a deeper sense of fulfillment. Stoicism doesn't promise a life without challenges, but it gives you the tools to face those challenges with grace, wisdom, and courage. It's about finding peace and strength in the face of adversity, and realizing that true happiness comes not from external circumstances, but from the way you choose to respond to them. So, as you continue on your 30-day journey with Stoicism, remember that every small step you take towards embodying these principles brings you closer to the best version of yourself. Stay committed, stay resilient, and let Stoicism guide you towards a life of wisdom, virtue, and inner peace. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has inspired you to start your own Stoic journey today.